from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Chris Sale gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Striding into the box, Josh Harrison, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Again, he sends it out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Leone waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball skied down the left field line. On the run is Benintendi. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, second baseman, number 61.
Now at the plate, number 61. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out. All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike, and he makes the throw to first. Bogaerts is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Manuel Diaz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 1-1, here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Manuel Diaz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, David Ortiz pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still no score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. They'll get us started in the top of the second. Outside 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swing, strike two.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Bell.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Standing in, David Freese. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No score here as we play inning number 2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Andrew Benintendi. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming on is McCutchen. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Bottom of the second here with no score. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte racing back, and it's off the green monster. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Digging in, number 11. He readies for his first plate appearance. One out and a runner on second base. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. Line drive to left. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
In now, Xander Bogaerts as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there. Base hit. Pedroia rounds the corner and is headed home. And they will not get Pedroia at the plate as he's in there to score.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. This is such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Stepping in now, Manuel Diaz. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Here's Gregory Polanco. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Hot shot down the line. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Jordy Mercer.
In now, Jordy Mercer. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2 out here and a runner at second. Out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Striding in once again, David Ortiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Here's Mookie Betts. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here's the 3-1. The high fastball is in there.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 11.
Ready for another chance? Number 11. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start the inning. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 61. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Center fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Looped over toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher Sandy León.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy León. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Stepping in, Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready on 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. At the plate, David Freese. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Stephen Brault is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Stephen Brault.
Manuel Diaz will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play.
First baseman number 34.
Digging in once again, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
1-2. Here it comes. And this is popped up back behind second. And Mercer will make the play for the final out. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox on top, 5-0. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Popped high in the air. Bogarts is there for it. 1 out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. To third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Josh Harrison.
Striding in once again, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. 3-1. Here it is. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back on it, and it bangs off the monster. Benintendi is on his way home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Stepping in now, number 11, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. Mercer has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 2 out, nobody on. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Polanco. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Number 61. Going to strike at victim twice in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now another 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He swings and grounds it to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Again, a 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In now, Manuel Diaz. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Mercer is there for it. 2 gone.
First baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
Ready for another chance. David Ortiz. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of spoiling that pitch right there. Fastball away with 2 strikes, and to foul it off and get a piece of it, that's a nice job.
He'll try again. 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but they're still in control, 7-0. Here's David Freese to stand in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tapped down the line. But it gets foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here comes another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Oh, forget about this one. Booey. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Standing in now, number 11. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. And good for him. Number 11 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And Freese won't get a glove on this one. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy Leon.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox are out in front 9-0. Here's Jordy Mercer now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is foul right side. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Josh Harrison.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Harrison. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Starling Marte. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On the Lansdowne and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Stepping in now, number 61. And here's a foul tip. Held onto strike 3, and that's the ball game.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Chris Sale gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Jamison Taillon was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious